Aries, November 2023. And while I'm going to refer to the transits this month, I would very much like to go a little deeper, mainly because where those transits are taking place are in a deeper part of your horoscope, which is more about self-reflection, understanding who you are, understanding your roots, and where all those psychological blocks may happen to be, how they got there, and more importantly, how you can get rid of them. And I'd like to explore that over the coming months, if you'd be happy to do that with me. It's sort of outside the time frame of the 1st of November to the 30th of November, but this recent full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus also has an impact on this thing that we're talking about, this self-inquiry, this deeper aspect, because as you may have heard, the only way out is in. And that's very true of what's happening right now with Mercury, Mars and the Sun occupying your 8th house. That psychological, tantric house of your horoscope. The sub and unconscious parts of your being. And on the 13th, we see the new moon also playing along this theme with these other three planets. So I wanted you to get into this deep aspect, the usual interpretation and interest of most people in astrology over this 2nd house. 8th house is money. 2nd house is the money we earn. That's where you've had this recent eclipse that's going to be very telling on your finances. That's going to impact your 8th house, along with this new moon that has to do with your shared money with others, the money that is held on your account, such as banks, insurances, legacies, all that sort of thing. But I want to get deeper than that, because that's the root sort of chakra that we're talking about there, the base chakra, which is all about security and financial stability. But I think that only goes so far in giving you the actual security, because in truth there is no real security. At any moment, any of us can drop down dead. How's that for security? So I think what we're talking about here when I say let's get deeper is to investigate ourselves. And how do we do that? We're so preoccupied with so many other things in life. You have the ability now, that Mars and Mercury conjunction is very important, because Mercury is the planet of inquiry, communication, insight, understanding, and Mars is your ruler. So these two planets have come together in that 8th house, the other sign that is ruled by Mars, along with Mercury, showing that deep inquisitive nature that you probably have right now. So this reading is about you utilizing that properly, not wasting this grand opportunity. The new moon on the 13th is going to just smash that wide open, so that you get an opportunity to get down into the heart of all of this. What's really going on in your relationships, what's really going on in terms of the way you handle your finances, and for what reason, and what are your fears in terms of your future. This is what astrology is really about, in terms of the deeper understanding, the karmic implications, and more importantly, how you deal with those challenges, those obstructions, because there is a whole remedial aspect to astrology. In this case, we'll start the ball rolling, because I know a lot of you are going, well, yeah, okay, how do I go deep? If the only way out is in, where is in? What do I do with that? So in a sense, we're bordering on the concept of meditation, but I want to go a little deeper than that. This is not about focusing on a light or the third eye or the heart chakra. This is about focusing on the sense of who you are, the sense of beingness, the sense of I-ness, this isness, this presence of life that you feel within you is your real self. 3 words sum up this inquiry. Those three words are, who am I? It's not a mantric sort of repetition that should go on in your mind if you want to get down into the heart of who you are. It's more a tracing of the feeling of I, this me, what is this? And that begins the journey into this deeper recesses of your nature. We're going to continue this. I've been wanting to talk about this a long time, but I'm always drawn back into the year market astrology, what generally people look at astrology for. I'm more interested in the psychological, spiritual, and evolutionary components of it and how the transits trigger these different stages in our development. Of course, I have the monthlies there for you. Any of you who wish to read the monthly forecasts and the chronological events that are likely to happen on the worldly daily level, you can do that at astrology.com.au. You can by all means subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe. We need your subscriptions and we need your presence here every month. Otherwise, there's no point in me doing this. I do love your company and I hope you'll be here again next month. Take care now. Bye-bye.